Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein, and today, today's the road to 100, as most days are, and today we're going to be going for a very
Understand
bizarre,
wanting to be cautious,
kind of
but
wacky setup here that we're going for, and it is going to be making this setup here. We could probably go for the fortified if we needed a little bit more defenses there, which we could probably go for overall to make sure that we have a little bit more defense. We do lose out a little bit on our light value damage there, but having the more balance and more defenses is going to be better for us. So we'll go for the fortified here. Now what we're going for is a bizarre kind of a blood code modification here to make sure that we have C plus for our blood veil. We have huge mind value for our damage that we're going to get out on our gifts. A willpower of A to run the Brionac, and a vitality of S to make sure that we get very, very, very close to invincible. And then when Mia gives us, if we go down and die, and Mia gives us her Guardian Aid, we will be invincible as long as we have Ichor available. Now, Ablative Blood is a very interesting gift, and this thing is so good that when you pair it with a couple of other gifts here, it becomes kind of overwhelming. It only lasts 60 seconds, so you got to make use of it, and you got to make sure that you get into the enemy's fight as fast and quickly as
which way do you
possible
like?
to make sure that you are up and ready, and have a very high Ichor drain weapon. Where the Brionac comes in is that every attack that you take from the enemy costs 3 Ichor to reduce the damage. So as we go ahead and see here,
Thanks.
we have just enough to get all of our defenses going. And as we run into the enemy here,
Enemy spotted.
okay, and we'll go for a backstab first. So we took a hit there, and see that we lost basically no health, and Ablative Blood was not active because we didn't have any Ichor available. So very, very nice here that we have a huge amount of ability to make sure that we can damage the enemy while at the same time taking a huge amount of punishment as we go along the way here. Now we're paired up with White Mia because of her gift extension and her ability to give us Guardian Aid in the event that we actually go down and die. Now Ablative Blood has a pretty long cooldown of 30 seconds, so it's not like we're going to be invincible all the time, everywhere, every time we run into enemies and such, but we should be able to hold our own in between each of the encounters while Ablative Blood is on cooldown, because of the fact that we have Iron Will, and we have Defensive Order, and we have the stack of Iron Will from the Damarung. So we should be a-okay here to get ourselves up and going, and we'll wait for White Mia to give us that charge of gift extension there. And since we have Dogged Fighter active, we're able to do very, very well versus all of these guys, because we're going to be able to have a lot of stagger resistance built into our setup here. So as you see there, we lost about 900 health, which isn't too beneficial for us here, but it's okay. And this is where the barrage gifts can still actually prove to be pretty useful overall, is here in the Ashen Cavern, because everybody's weak to ice through here pretty hard, as you can see there. Okay, can I actually hit her? Good. Okay, I wanted to make sure that we go for that there, and let's see if we can push this fella off the edge. Very good. Go Mia, go. Nice. She doesn't have the range, it looks like. Okay, so we're out of Ablative Blood, and we have to make sure that we have enough stamina, or not stamina, but kind of enough wherewithal to get into this next area here. So we'll go for some knockdowns here to make sure that we have the Ichor back. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, let's go for a launch, because why not at this point? We have a Blade of Blood ready, so there we go, and we'll go for a Cloak of Winter and kill a couple of folks here. Okay, and let's go for some damage there. And because the barrage gifts are so cost effective, for our I-core needs. We have everything in the right place at the right time to make sure that we can get the damage out on the enemy. We just have to be really, really careful that we don't bite off more than we can chew, versus any of these folks here. Okay, let's try for some of those knockdowns there on the thrusting attack from our pole arm here. Okay, and this guy's gonna spin to win. Whoops, 4 times there. Okay. Oh boy, there's everybody here. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, and let's go ahead and get a launch here. So now Mia also has a defensive order active, so it's very nice for her. Let's go ahead and kill these 2. Oh, now we're good here with defensive order and guardian aid active. Okay, let's go ahead and take a hit here if we can. Oh, she's gonna not attack, so that's okay. But we have guardian aid active now, which is very nice, because we're able to take a huge amount of punishment now from everybody, basically. Okay, and you can see there that we're losing health, and we can't get anything off here. Okay, okay, and there we go. There we go. Okay, and we'll knock this guy down and go ahead and heal. And our poison is taking extreme effect here, but you can see the amount of abuse that we were able to take there because of Ablated Blood and Guardian Aid being active all at once. Okay, kill that guy, and then where's Miss Thang around the corner here? There we go. Okay. Now, it is absolutely imperative that with this setup here, you keep your I-core cap going very strong, because otherwise you will be very hard pressed in order to get the drop on the enemy in any kind of way, because you need I-core for your resistance, your damage resistance, you need I-core for your gifts, and you need I-core just all around to be able to heal Mia and everything else that's going on here. So it's a lot of demand, a lot of responsibility here to go for these gifts in this kind of order, but it's good enough to go for it. Okay, and we'll go for the Damarung too. Now, in the event that we can get the Damarung worked into our fight here, that would be very, very nice. And you can go for the Devoured Damarung with this setup, and you can also make sure that you go and kill folks with that Damarung, because it is a very, very good and potent, useful pole arm here with this kind of setup, if you want to go for that type of a thing. Ouch. Okay, and can I go for a Cloak of Winter? I can. Very nice. And Cloak of Winter, as we know from previous episodes, it's a 440% increase in our light damage value, so it's definitely very, very useful. We'll use the terrain here against her. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put her down just to make sure that she's not following behind to come up and attack us in some kind of strange, weird way. Okay, so now for the invasion, it's going to be very difficult, but we should be able to get through it a-okay. But it all kind of depends on White Mia, if she's able to stay alive or not, because she is a vital, vital key part to our strategy here. Oh, can't push her off the edge. Okay. Good, there we go. Okay, got her knocked off. Okay, and now as we get into these two, we want to save all of our I-core as much as we can here to make sure that we are, whoops. Make sure that we are up and ready at full peak capacity here. Okay, and let's go for a Cloak of Winter, so we kill these two quickly. Good. And remember, everybody through here takes increased ice damage, so that's why we are a-okay here to go for all this big damage here on these folks. And let's go for a Gift Accelerator to make sure that we can get through these things quickly. Good. Okay, we got one here. And because of the barrage gift there, ice barrage being so good, for these kind of setups here. We're going to take advantage of it, no problem. Alright, now as we get in here, let's go for the Damarung as well, because all these folks are pretty bad through here. So let's go ahead and keep the Damarung going. Okay, and we'll see. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Okay, let's go for Cloak of Winter here. Oh, no Cloak of Winter. Okay. 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 And as you can see there, we lost all of our Ichor, and we were unable to take reduced damage on Ablative Blood there, so that was unfortunate, but we're right back up on top there. Oh boy. Now Inhibit Lady is here. This is really, really bad, and they're staggering their attacks here. That's very bad when they start staggering their attacks overall, because it means that you're unable to dodge away effectively. Okay. All right, and if we get a backstab on her, we can go for a Cloak of Winter afterwards. Hopefully. There we go. That should kill both of them. Let's go back to the Brionac here. Good. Now this lady, you want to get rid of her very, very quickly. Let's go for a Cloak of Winter and see what we can get here. Oops. Okay, let's go for a Frost Wave. Okay. Ouch. Thanks, Mia. Oh, missed. Oh, come on. Can I get a launch? Oh, good grief. I didn't even get a launch. Enemies were moving around in circles and all that nonsense. Oh boy. Okay. Ouch. Now if we had some kind of lifesteal or something like that, it would also help us out considerably, because we would be able to kind of do whatever we wanted here without fear of retribution from these guys. Oh, I didn't see this guy here. Okay. Oh, ouch. And you can see there that taking that attack to the face even didn't really phase us too much, but we're able to get through the invasion in a very sloppy kind of way, but we're able to get through it overall. So that's the really nice thing about this setup, is that even though we take a lot of abuse, we can definitely put out a whole lot of damage if we need to in pretty short order, actually. And the reason this is good is because of the Gilded Hunter and his craziness being so damage heavy that we're able to kind of get through his attacks. If we have a Blade of Blood going, we're able to get through the attacks fairly easy and fairly simple. Okay, and we won't really have a whole lot of damage that we'll be able to like burst him with, but we'll at least have a good amount of ability to sustain ourselves in the fight. So that's kind of what we're going for overall. Okay, and let's go ahead and load up on Ichor on these shooters here, just to make sure that we have hopefully full Ichor going into the fight. And it would be nice if we had a Guardian Aid going into the fight, and but we won't have access to that unless we go down out here somewhere. Okay, but we'll try and go ahead and kill these guys with as little Ichor as possible here. Ouch. Okay. Now, being slow mobility in this fight is definitely going to hamper us in a big way, but we should be able to get through it. Okay. Okay. Ouch. And we're using up a lot of heals here. Okay. And again, if we go down out here, it's not the end of the world as long as Mia stays alive. Okay. There we go. Okay, good job, Mia. Go ahead and heal up. Good. Okay, so we're only down a little bit of health, or sorry, a little bit of Ichor there before we get into the fight, and all our gifts are up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and use these three, since they kind of don't matter, and they're just kind of free heals, and we can go for these things, and we will let Mia use Gift Extension, then we'll go for this. We'll go for Drain, and Gift Accelerator, and stamina all over the place. Alright, and even though we're kind of going into the fight kind of ill-prepared here, with not a lot of items here, ouch, we're definitely able to take the abuse here. Oh, come on. Stop jumping around. Okay, there we go. There we go, that's a good time for a Cloak of Winter. Okay, and he's going to transition, of course. So let's go ahead and get as much Ichor as we can here. Okay, and dodge. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Now we're in a bad way because we don't have our gifts going here. Ouch. And Mia's gone. And I'm gone. Okay. And he's so quick that our gifts have a real hard time tracking him. So not having access to 60 Ichor now will kind of be in a bad way versus him here. But we should be able to take the abuse during the fight as long as White Mia doesn't disappear like that. Okay. And getting through here is definitely difficult. But it's not impossible. Ouch. Except when you make dumb dodging ability mistakes like that. Okay. Mia, can you kill her? Thank you. Alright, now versus the Gilded Hunter here, you definitely want to be going ice versus the second phase there. And that's why we're kind of going for as much ice here as we can. But it still doesn't help us too much. So we'll save a Blade of Blood for the second phase, because I have a pretty good feeling that we can get through the first phase here pretty simply, pretty easily. But we'll definitely go for it in the second phase for sure, because we don't want to be getting completely knocked around considerably. Okay, and as we do our damage gifts here, we don't really do too much damage with them, ouch, but we're still able to, oh, come on, I'm not on the dodging here. There we go. Let's get some Ichor. Oh, come on. And that's where the really, really bad part of our gifts comes in, is that he's always in a dodgy kind of mood here. Ouch. Okay. Okay, as much Ichor as possible, and a Blade of Blood, and heal. And, oh, can't dodge. Ouch. Mia, watch out. Oh, this is the wrong gift. But it hit him anyways, amazingly enough. Ouch. Mia, please. Oh, no. Oh, he staggered her right during the... right during the heal, and that would have given us near invincibility. That would have been very, 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 very nice. But we can also go for the Damarung as a buff there, that if we need to get some extra defenses overall. All right, now let's head on back in here. Now it is definitely in your best interest to play around with this kind of stuff to make sure that you do really good damage or really good survivability. But remember, we're going for all these passive gifts up here to make sure that we can actually make this even work. And so we're not actually going for any kind of huge damage set or anything like that. We're just going for the base kind of survival kind of a play here, which is definitely different than how you would really want to go against this guy in reality. Okay, so Mia's got gift extension going, so that's good for us. And let's go for the Damarung this time. Okay, and we'll go for all the normal things here. Okay, good. And let's just go. Okay, let's go for some Ichor here first. Okay. Good. Okay. And that is the best time to attack him, is on that defense there. Okay. Good. Ouch. So you can see there the Damarung definitely coming in to help us out. Big time there. Ouch. On that defense. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Ouch. I'm just getting slapped around here. Ouch. Thank you, Mia. Oh boy. Ouch. Okay. We need some Ichor desperately. Oh no. I'm dead. And Mia's dead. Oh. So yeah, getting hit those many times there took all our Ichor away, so we had no ability to go offense, and that's really bad. So being slow mobility here is definitely taking its toll. That we have to time our dodges basically super perfect to make sure that we are able to get around those dodge windows, because if we miss a dodge window, we are taking a hit and it's costing us 3 Ichor the whole time, and that's really bad. We don't want to be in that scenario, but we are because of the build we chose here. Now, it's not anything too overpowered. You just want to run in with Radiant Barrel and shoot him once and end the boss fight, as that is the best and simplest, easiest setup to go for. But if you actually go for a fight against him, it is a fight indeed. Alright, so we'll get the Damarung going. We'll go for these things, and maybe we won't need a Blade of Blood in round 2, but we'll have to wait and see there if we can actually get through phase 1 pretty simply here. Okay, let's go for some Ichor. Ouch. Okay. And dodge. Okay, so we'll just go for some Ichor attacks here to make sure that we are able to put him down into stagger here and second phase. Ouch. And as you see, I mean, we take a pretty good amount of damage overall. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Ouch. Okay, and dodge. What? That hit me anyways? Oh no. He got the double attack on Mia. Okay. Hey, we have 1 health. I just noticed that. Oh man. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Oh, that's unfortunate. But we got really close. If he wouldn't have got the double attack there on Mia, we definitely would have been able to put him down pretty easily there. Yeah, we're back. Okay. But you can see that the barrage gifts, even though they're down to the 270% mark instead of the 450% mark where they used to be pre-patch 1.2, I believe it was, and all that. But they are still very potent, especially because they brought the Daybreak Thunderfang into the fray here for us, and they still do really well, just not as well as they used to once upon a time, but that's okay, because they still do good enough work that you can get into the fight and be able to, you know, still have access to some pretty good damage from some pretty good gifts. Okay, and the reason Defensive Order works so well with gift casters is because of the fact that you don't lose any damage, but you gain a huge amount of increase in your defenses. And as a gift caster, that's typically where you have a real problem, is in your defenses. I just can't get these dodges. Okay. Okay. And I can't get my casts off and everything. Okay. And the Ice Barrage is having a horrible reach here. Okay. And these are very slow acting gifts, so very painful there. Let's go for as much Ichor as we can. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay, let's back up. And where's the blood? Whoa, he's a speedy one. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Okay, go and heal. When? Mia, get out of there. What are you doing? You're dodging right towards him. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, now this should be the end here. Yep, okay, perfect. Okay, so we got through it. Easy enough, right?